Hi guys, so I'm back again, Misty from Misty Henkel Sales Trainer, to just do the Plan B close part 2. I realized when I went back and listened to the first video, I didn't tell the point of the Plan B close. The point is, so a Plan B close is this, right? And you should have just watched the first video so that you'll get the idea. So really, if you think of that first video, part 1, it's really about what is the Plan B close and how do you practice that? The point though, which is somebody says to you, how much does it cost to lose weight? You give them the price and then they turn around and say, oh gosh, it's going to cost me $1,000. Geez, I think I can do it cheaper online and I'll look something up online. I'll find some recipes there. No, that's great. Yeah, you do that. I'm really excited to hear that you're still looking into it. I'm happy to be your Plan B. I think I'll go with a different coach. That's great. I'm glad that you're still getting professional to do it. I'm happy to be your Plan B. And the other one is, I'm not sure if that's what I'm completely after right now. I was really just getting some information. I'm glad that you're researching it. Keep looking into it. I'm happy to be your Plan B. So that's how we use the Plan B. But here's how it works in closing, right? It allows the customer to change their mind when they make their informed decision. If you let the customer go, if you acknowledge their idea of, their idea is, I'm still looking into it. I think I'll go with the other guy. I don't have that much money. I need to do it for less. I think I'll do it for myself for free. If you acknowledge the customer and the decision that they've made, I'm happy. Like, I think it's great that you're doing this. I'm happy to be your Plan B. It allows the customer to change their mind and come back to you when they're ready. So nobody wants to be pushed into selling or buying something earlier than they need it. Often what can happen is if you say, I'm happy to be your Plan B, they'll change their mind straight away. I was practicing this with my son Jack, he's 12 years old, and on a car trip. And he said, all right, I'll give it a go. See if you can sell to me, Mum. And I said, all right, I'll do my Plan B close, right? And he says, so I'm after, and pay attention to how little information I got from him too, by the way. He said, so I'm after some control sticks for my PlayStation. I said, yeah, no problems. I sold those for $500. He goes, $500? He said, I found them online for $100. And I said, sounds like a really good deal. You should do that. If you can get it for $100 and I sell it for $500, then you should do that. And I'm happy to be your Plan B. Then we pretended to hang up the phone. And I said, how did you go there? And he goes, I really liked the salesman. I really liked how you spoke to me. He said, and now, he said, I have to look into those controller sticks because I'm worried now that they weren't the same ones. Were we talking about the same controller sticks? Like you said, I said it was for the PlayStation and you said you've got them for 500. I found them for 100, but maybe they're not an original PlayStation one. Or maybe they're in American dollars and there's going to be conversion price and I have to pay for shipping. You've probably got it in stock, but how long do I have to wait for it to be shipped to me? What if it's broken or it breaks down? With you, I would probably have a receipt and can get a warranty on that, but I don't know if I can, if that one that comes in, if I get it shipped to me, then how long is it going to take to change it? Is it secondhand or is it brand new? I don't even know if it's a good buy anymore at $100. The salesman was so nice. I think I just want to go with the $500. Now take note, these are all the things that a 12-year-old boy had come up with. That fast, by the way, like by hanging up the phone and going, they were so nice. They didn't try to change my mind. And they said I should go for it. Now I think I need to look into the other one more because it might not be right. I said, okay, that's cool. So let's have a look. And so he's ready to buy straight from the salesman at $500 instead of $100, right? So I said, all right, so let's do it the traditional way of how salesmen normally are. I said, where I'm going to bring forward to you problems that you've just brought up to me, right? So this is traditionally how salesmen will speak to a customer. So he calls up, he says, hi, I just want to find out about controllers for a PlayStation. Do you sell them? And I say, yes, I do. They're $500. Oh, says Jack. He says, I found some online for $100. And here's me, the salesman. For $100, mate, do you know if they're are they secondhand? Those ones that you found for $100, are they specifically for PlayStation? Are they PlayStation branded, or are they third-party ones? Are they secondhand, or are they brand new? Does it come with a warranty? Was that in Australian dollars? Will there be a conversion price there? Do you will there be a shipping price on top of that? Like, how much is it really going to cost you? And then is that going to be shipped to you? How long will that take? I've got them in stock right now. So if they break down, I've got them right here. There's a warranty, I can get that changed. But if you buy them online, you know, how easy is it to change over with a warranty? Do you know any of these answers? Right, because they may not be the same thing, and that may not be a good price, but mine is 500 and it's a good price for what you're getting. Jack says, oh, okay, well, thank you. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Thank you very much. And he hangs up the phone. And I said, how did we go there, buddy? And he said, I didn't like the salesman. I actually want to talk to somebody else. He said, I just didn't like him at all. I said, why not? And he said, well, I don't think he spoke to me very nice. Like the salesman, you weren't very nice to me. You acted like I didn't know anything. And I said, but all I did was bring forward the problems that you said in the first scenario that you were going to look into. So as a salesman, I have thought about this in advance already, and I've just told you the problems that you could be looking into. And I've just told you in advance. He goes, yeah, I don't like that. He said, I want to go back online. I want to look it up. And I don't know. I don't even care if it's not the right thing now. I found what I found, and that's what I want. Or I want to speak to somebody else. And that's coming from a 12-year-old. So have a think about it for you, right? How did you feel from the first scenario of, yeah, mate, $500? Oh, you found it for $100? Wow, that sounds like a really good buy. Yeah, look, hey, I'd go for it. I mean, if you can find it for $100 and I sell it for $500, you should just go for it. I'm happy to be your plan B. And allows the customer to make an informed decision, move forward and look into things more, come back and ask more questions. But they can go back to the original salesman. They're not going to someone else, because as a plan B, they get to come back. But the second one, which is traditionally how we are, is give them the features and the benefits and why you should buy from me, and, you know, have you looked into these other things, is acting as if the customer doesn't know how to research for themselves. When all they did was ask a question, by any chance, do you sell some controller sticks for the PlayStation? And that's a salesman being pushy and not allowing the customer to make a decision based off their own personal research. So where it comes down to, where I'm headed here is, with the plan B close, is how you end up with the sale is you agree with the customer and allow them to make their own decision based off what it is that they've researched, because we don't know all of their research, right? So you allow them to make their own decision, say, I acknowledge for what it is that you've said. I think that you can make these great decisions all by yourself. I agree with whatever it is you do, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm happy to be the plan B. And then you leave it for the customer to decide to buy or to change their mind. And I've found every time I talk to someone, it takes maybe up to 3 weeks for somebody to change their mind and decide to go with the plan B. And that by being somebody's plan B, they can decide to come back to you if what they first were thinking of isn't working out for them, or if the person that they picked isn't working out for them, you know, that, and it could be something simple like, I don't like the way that he spoke to me, but you were really nice, so I've changed my mind. So that's how the plan B close works. It allows the customer to change their mind and come back for you. It allows the customer to make their own mind up and have been treated really nice, like person, exactly as we never really get treated. as well. So it also allows for you to do a follow-up if you want to. You can say, hey, how did you go with those controller sticks, mate? Did you find them online? Did they work? Did it all work out okay? And it allows you to be just a nice person and check in. And so if I was to check in with Jack later and say, how did you go with those controller sticks? I got them online. They did cost me a little bit more. It was still less than what you did. You know what? They turned up. They're really good. Thanks for encouraging me to do that. If I had $500, I would have bought it from you. So it allows the customer to still talk about you and your products still being great if they ended up not being able to buy it, and it makes them want to head towards you more later on. So that's the part 2 of the Plan B close that I forgot to say in the first thing. Now, assuming that I can get this whole YouTube thing right, because let's turn this into a new little class, is I should be able to make this as a playlist so that if you listen to the first YouTube and then the second one should fall in, and you should have listened to them both one after the other. So great chatting to you. I am keen to hear how your Plan B close goes. Use it, get other people that you know to test it out, see how they use it too, and practice, practice, practice. Enjoy it, and enjoy your customers or the people that are standing in front of you, and enjoy letting them make up their own mind and make more informed decisions, and allowing them to come back to you when they're ready. That's it. Thanks very much.